We're going to see today what would happen if the legends of football came back and played today all in their prime. What team can win the Super Bowl? We're talking Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Bo Jackson, and Ray Lewis. The legends of our childhoods will go at it today, and we will see which team is the best all time. Alright guys, here are all the games from week 1. There's some surprises on this list. I can't believe the Pats only dropped 10 points with Brady, Gronk, and Edelman. That is absolutely crazy to me. I don't know. Some of these games are kind of mind-blowing if you think about it. But yeah, we are going to go into a couple weeks in the future, and we will check in on all the teams' progress at that point. These are the records for all of the teams through 4 weeks of football. Your top passer is Joe Burrow with John Elway and Rodgers behind him. Top rushers, Bo Jackson, Eric Dickerson, and Falk. Receivers is crazy. Brandon Ayuk is actually leading in receptions, and for some reason he's on Carolina. I don't really know about that, but Terrell Owens is second and Devontae Adams is third. So this is actually pretty interesting so far. We're going to continue to the midway point in the season and see what the teams are doing then. Alright guys, these are the records now for the midway point in the season. Passing yards, Joe Burrow, John Elway is second. Eli Manning has emerged into third place. Rushing yards, Bo Jackson is still leading. Derrick Henry has actually climbed the list a little bit. Eric Dickerson is in third. Receiving yards, Terrell Owens takes over first place. Devontae's in second. And Brandon Ayuk, for some reason, is in third place. That is absolutely crazy to me, but we're going to continue to the end of the season. All right, we are at the playoffs now. This is the playoff bracket. Some absolute shocks to me. The Bills have a first round bye, as well as Detroit. You also have Denver playing Houston. You have Cincy playing Baltimore. You have Indy playing the Las Vegas Raiders, my bad. And then you have the Rams playing the Bucks, the Panthers playing the Niners, and Washington is playing Minnesota. It's absolutely crazy to me that the Pats aren't in here with Brady, Gronk, Edelman, just all the legends they have. I know I'm a Pats fan, but it's just surprising to me that they're not on this list. Seattle as well. I would think Seattle would be up there with the Legion of Boom and Russell Wilson and Marshawn Lynch and all those guys. But yeah, we're going to now sim until the end of the season and see who wins all the awards like MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, and just everybody else's stats. So let's see who wins the Super Bowl, and we will evaluate the stats. So in the Super Bowl, we have got Buffalo versus Detroit. Some of these teams get eliminated that I wouldn't expect. I wouldn't expect Indy to lose to Vegas. They have Peyton Manning and all those guys, and just some other surprising games on here. But let's see who wins the Super Bowl now, and I'm going to be very interested. This will be very, very, very cool to see. So the Bills have won the Super Bowl, meaning the Bills have the best all-time team on Madden. We're going to check out the stats right now and see what happened in the league over this season. So for team stats, total offense, the Bengals are the best team in terms of offense, and the Browns are the worst team. For passing yards, the best team in the league had 5,875. That's the Bengals, of course. The Ravens were the worst. The team with the least rushing yards, the Bengals, had 803. The most, Raiders had 2,576 rushing yards. Bo Jackson went on an absolute tear. The Colts and Saints followed closely behind. Points per game, the least points per game was the Cardinals, and the most was the Colts with almost 30. Passing touchdowns, the most was the Bengals, and the least was the Browns. Rushing touchdowns, the Cardinals only had 5 all season, which is so below. I mean, the next worst was the Vikings with 9. And the most was the Lions, followed by the Seahawks. And first downs gained, the Browns only had 220, and the Bills had 315. That is absolutely crazy to me. The stats were absolutely so inflated this season. But yeah, that is going to do it for this video. We finally know that the Bills are the best all-time team in football. We're gonna just lay that to rest, evidently. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe.